Hello everybody, this is C4 Explorer, and today I have decided to return to exploring after kind of a hiatus for a while. Just kind of, I've mentioned it in other videos, been going through some kind of personal things, and recently I've been getting better, just kind of, sometimes it's hard to find motivation to go out and do things even when you love doing them. And I've been able to kind of find that motivation again. So here I am. It's good to be back. I know, it's weird with my the upload schedule. I haven't uploaded in a while, but there will be probably a few more videos before I put this one out. So my timeline versus your timeline, as far as what you see and when you see it, are kind of different. But yeah, this is one of my first explores in several weeks. Although I did go out on Easter to a very cool location, which I hope to have filmed and ready for you guys here pretty soon. This site here actually has quite a lot of history behind it. It's I'm going to adjust my light, guys. Sorry about the darkness. It has belonged to an electric company for a long time, and I think before that it was government property, and was used to make guidance systems for Nike missiles back during the Cold War. As a matter of fact, I've actually explored this place before. If you go back into my videos, I have a couple that are like abandoned missile plant, which really, I came to find out later on that was a misnomer. They did not technically make missiles here, they just made the guidance systems for them. I'm looking at some pen charts here. And we already have, we have this nice industrial room. And this is a massive site. I don't know how much I'm going to get done today. I want to try to get all of it done. Or at least the parts that I was unable to check out the last time I was here doing videos. This is one of those where, of course, like I said, I have the couple videos out. I was only able to explore a little bit of it. And I had decided I wanted to go back later on. I think it was like a month or so that I came back, and they had cameras up. They had new fencing around the buildings, all kinds of signs and stuff, and it was just, I wasn't getting in, basically. So, of course, I was disappointed at losing a cool little site like this. But then I had a fellow explorer, YouTuber, reach out to me about this place on YouTube, and I talked to him, and I told him, I said, well, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and go out there and see what's going on. And come to find out that all the cameras were removed. Cool thing over there. All the cameras were removed. The fencing was still there, but it looked like nobody had cared for it. All the signage was gone. And so I told him, I said, it looks viable, and I don't think they have any, I didn't know if they had electronic security. It didn't make sense that they would, but it's always possible. But I told him, I said, it looks doable, and he took a friend of his out the next day, and they did a full explore. They said it was fine. They had no problems. So I was excited that this place reopened for us explorers. And in further fact, there's another site that I'm going to be very careful with when I do video on it, because it's one of those that the people who know it are going to know it automatically because of the video. But that site got severely locked down. I actually almost got arrested there my last time on that site. Because of course I and my buddy Oysterhead and me by myself had infiltrated that site a bunch of times back during the COVID lockdowns. I'm kind of telling stories and just looking at things as well. I kind of wonder if this was like a quiet room here. You can see they have acoustic tiles on the walls, and then they have carpeting down here. Might have been like a soundproof room or something. But anyway, we had infiltrated that site, and then after a couple of years, unfortunately, the idiots kind of started getting into it and tearing it up, and they put up all kinds of security, and it wasn't accessible anymore. And recently it became a little bit easier to access again. It was very exciting to be able to get in there again. And actually, Oysterhead and I have done this site as well. After it got locked down and then reopened, we had a good time. We've been in here a couple times, as a matter of fact. Carrie, that's the way my sister spells her name. Hi, Carrie. She's not quite that skinny, though. Let's see. We're just kind of walking around randomly. This building, I mean, as you can tell, there isn't a whole lot in it. It's just a giant warehouse-type building with unfortunate graffiti in it. So I'm sorry for all the nasty words and stupid wiener drawings and things. Let's see. I did a short video of C4, as of course that's my YouTube name, and I can't find C4. But yeah, anybody who saw that short, yes, that was the same building. Oh, I think it's right over here, actually. E4, D5, E5. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's C4. It's me, it's my building. If somebody catches me in here and says, you can't come in here, this doesn't belong to you. Psst, got my name on it. Actually, that's an old high school nickname with C4, because my name is 4 letters and it starts with the letter C. But also because me and my buddies were really into fireworks and stuff back in the day. Nowadays, you'd probably be called a terrorist, but back then, I mean, we like to go blow stuff up, within reason. We didn't do anything terrible, but we always had fireworks with us, or whatever. And one of my favorite explosives that I've never used, never touched, and probably never will, is C4. So that's how my nickname came to be. And then whenever I started doing urban exploring, I'm getting lost here. Whoa, wait, which way did I come in? When I started doing urban exploring, I found a website, and of course, eventually YouTube, and decided, was thinking about a screen name. You want to have a little screen name, doesn't necessarily call your own name out. So I was like, what about C4? And then you just attach Explore to it. And that is how C4 Explore came to be. This is cool, like a huge freight elevator. This thing is massive. It's got a wooden floor on it. It's got the cage that goes all the way up. So they would have had to be bringing some pretty big stuff in here, trucks, vehicles, and, you know, other equipment. While I was, sorry, I'm hearing something. Can't decide if it's a person or not. I don't know if you can hear that croaking. The vulture's up on the water tower. Yeah. This place is actually rather close to some residences. And I've never really encountered a squatter in here, but I've encountered, my first time I actually saw a guy sleeping outside in front of one of the other buildings. And I'm smelling something, it almost smells like cigarette smoke. So I'm wondering if there's somebody in here. Hopefully they don't mind me being here. I sure don't mind them being here, as long as they aren't going to do me any harm. That over there, that's actually mold. That's not vandalism. This is cool though. We're not going to be able to get up these stairs though. There's other stairs on the other side of the building. But as you can see, there's a giant tub. And I'm not even trying to climb over that. Yeah, I guess I love the peely stairs. They're so cool. All right. I don't know how many more buildings I'm going to get into today. But we're going to try. I swear I hear something. It could be rain. Or it could be people. Okay, we're going to go ahead and walk around outside here a little bit. Honestly, there wasn't a whole lot. I mean, aside from what we saw, there really just isn't a whole lot in that building. It's just a bunch of warehouses and stuff. You know what we could do? Let's go on the roof. These stairs are kind of freaky. You can see this one here is bent real bad. But I'm going to try to very carefully. I'll show you all some nice views while I'm walking. And yes, I'm actually looking at the stairs, just to be safe. Okay. Oh, that was actually harder than I thought it should be. Getting kind of tired. Okay. We're on the second floor at the moment. Tell you what, I'm going to pause for a minute. And then I'll get right back to it. I'm going to catch my breath and take this jacket off. It's a lot warmer than I thought it would be. So I'll be back. Oh boy. That is so much better. I took a little breather here. I actually forgot to sit down. I was kind of taking my jacket off and stuffing it in my bag. Look for footprints. I don't see any recent footprints. Oh. Okay. Now we're walking kind of down this corridor on the second floor of this building. As you can see, there's a lot of equipment and junk laying around. And you would think there'd be access to the roof from here, because there is a like a little deck on the second floor roof. But we never saw access. And we're coming up on this part here. This is interesting because if I recall correctly, the building is actually split, or at least this corridor, you know. So, and you see that light's natural. Yeah. See, you can look down there and see the first floor. And then there's this, what would you call that? Like just like a break in the building, and then there's daylight up there. Looks like it actually might be getting sunny again. We have very schizophrenic weather in this part of the country, and I'm sure it's consistent. It's every part of the country this time of year. Like 1 minute it's pouring, next minute the sun comes out. 3 minutes after that it's all cloudy and dark and stormy. There's the first floor. It's where we were. 15 minutes after that it's snowing. Although fortunately we haven't had any snow. I don't think we've had like 1 day of snow here, I think. And it wasn't real bad. It's like a dusting. I got another hole in the roof up here. Would be, looks like what had a ventilation fan in it. And here, a car somewhere. This place is very conspicuous. Oh geez, sorry about that, y'all. I kicked a board. Let's see. They have a name on this. I mean, I guess they do for the customer name, but these look like some swatches for something. They have all these old files and stuff laying around. Let's see. All kinds of stuff there. That's pretty cool. Some old files. Now I gotta try to get around here. Yeah, I'll just walk through the no smock. Oh, okay. Oh man. Oh yeah, that is okay. I was gonna say I thought that stairway didn't go down or up. I kind of want to go up. Oh, it doesn't go down unless you like a straight drop. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? C4 Explorer loves rooftopping, but he don't like falling. Of course, I'm like right in the, like they can see me so easily on this road right now. Okay. Alright. Might have to take another breather. Oh. Okay. But we are rooftop. And no, I don't think I'm going to climb up there. I'd kind of like to. It's just probably kind of repetitive to what's out here. Alright, y'all. I'm sorry to keep doing this, but I'm pausing this. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody. I'm back again. I am really winding myself on this. I'm not used to going out exploring. I gotta get out more. Alright, now we're up on the roof. You can see these cool lights that I guess would have illuminated the path, and some of them turn, some of them don't. That one don't turn. But we'll do a nice little pano shot of what we're looking at. This is where we are. You see this fence here. This is probably a guard to keep you from falling off, or for equipment from falling on people. Might even be for keep people from climbing up. I don't know if you could do that if you wanted to, but that might make it easier to climb, really, if you take a grappling hook and get up on the fence and then just walk around up here. Fortunately, I didn't have to do that. So, yeah, this is the rooftop. I can't read my thing because my phone's screwed up, but I don't know how many more minutes I have on this. About 20, or about 10, I think. But I'm going to try to hit up this hangar-looking building, which isn't real fascinating. But I'll try to look in there. That building right there in the foreground, like right here, I've done that one and videoed most of it. The building here with the smokestacks and towers and stuff, we're going to do that one today. And then there's another building on the other side of this building that I just pointed out that I definitely want to do. I think you guys might be pleasantly surprised with some of the finds in there. And I'll give you a little bit of history on that as well. Or what history I can anyway. You know, a lot of it, for me, a lot of times it's based on assumption. I still can't see my phone's screwed up, like the little plastic coating they put on it. I can't see through it because it's peeling off. I'll come over here and look at some. I love looking at reflections like this here. It's really neat. And I will let y'all know, this is a very sturdy roof. I've been on it, you know, several times, and of course, just because, you know, I mean, one time it could be sturdy, the next time you go right through it. But I think this is actually concrete. Yeah, that's actually concrete. So, there really isn't a whole lot more up here. I think I'm going to go ahead and head downstairs, and we'll get some more buildings figured out. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to step in here and see how much time I have on this video. I know I do quirky stuff like this when I'm videoing. Okay, it's 22 minutes. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and we'll head on down over to the hangar. So I'll see y'all in a minute. All right, here we are at what I call the hangar. I mean, it's really, you know, kind of like, I guess, maybe Quonset huts. Not sure what they did in here, but of course you figure they probably had tons of big pieces of equipment in here. Over here I see where the time clock probably would have been, and like a reception desk or something, the clerk's office or whatever. It's really not the most fascinating place in the world. Pretty empty, but as a building, I love it. One thing that kind of terrifies me if you look up. I'm not by any means an expert on this, but that looks like friable asbestos, or maybe just regular asbestos. So, why aren't you wearing a mask, C4? You can already tell my voice is kind of raw, but that's a lot of because lately I've been going to karaoke at a local bar. Yeah, C4 sings, not very well, but he sings. And so I tend to overdo it, just like I tend to, you know, talk through my entire video the whole time. But yeah, this is pretty cool. We got some big pipes. That looks like a sprinkler riser pipe. It's just a big open space. And you notice it's not echoey, probably because of the asbestos or whatever the hell that is that I'm actually standing right next to. If anybody actually knows what that is, let me know. Could be styrofoam or something, I don't know. I'm not going to taste it to find out. Oh my god, is that a... Oh, no, I thought that was a safe, I'm sorry. That box right there, I was like, oh, that looks like a safe. I didn't notice that last time. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get out of here. There's a little small building over here I think I can fit into this video before I go to part 2. So we're going to head over there. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. There's a kind of a cool control panel over there, so I'll be right back. All right. We're here for the last building of this video. I have to take a big step up, so bear with me, wish me luck. Ow, ow, okay, there I am. Made it. This looks like it was probably a water treatment building or water filtration or something. Authorized personnel only. I love these control panels. It's unfortunate that some idiot had to vandalize it. We have all kinds of fun little chemicals that they would have used. I think this site, I know, is on the National Register of Historic Places. And I do believe it's a Superfund site, or they're trying to determine whether or not it needs to become one. I know they've been testing water samples from various parts of the building or the complex. I and Oysterhead actually saw evidence of that. We saw some barrels that were labeled, and they were recently labeled for testing. So, which I guess, I mean, it's kind of a good thing. I mean, it makes you think that, of course, with them having quote unquote open the place back up, that it makes you think that very likely it came under new ownership, and there's a possibility that it might end up getting demolished, or it could become repurposed. And I guess maybe that's like the reason behind, you know, wanting to check the water and stuff, make sure there isn't any contamination if they turn it into new overpriced mixed-use apartments or an amusement park or whatever they want to turn it into. But of course, with the fact that it's on the NRHP, I don't know if they can do that. Can they demolish buildings if they're on that register? I don't know. I have no idea. This is cool. I wish I could see more of it, but there's a spiral staircase. It goes into a vat of toxic water. And just imagine what's in there. All right. I'll go ahead and head back outside. I don't think that, what is it? Leaves of 3, let it be. Leaves of 4, eat some more, right? As said the great Homer Simpson. Oh, there is another little kind of boring empty piece to this. Got some pipes. That pipe is actually labeled sodium hydroxide. That's not troubling at all. AA waste oil. Cool. All right, folks. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good first video of this place. Like I said, I'm going to try to hit up a couple other buildings, do a part 2 for y'all. I hope you enjoyed this part 1. And of course, I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate all the comments and support and everything y'all give me. So, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to try to have more videos coming. So this has been C4 Explorer at an abandoned missile guidance factory building. So I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.